Hey guys, it's Ethan. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm making a video because yesterday was my first tee shot, so that's awesome. And I'll talk a little bit more about my feelings about that in a few minutes, but yeah, I just wanted to make a video documenting this. So it was yesterday, so I'm one day on tee. I don't feel anything different yet. You know, I got a crazy idea in the car on the way back from doing some errands this morning, and I was singing, and I was like, wow, my voice sounds better than it normally does. But it probably doesn't. I think I was just happy or something. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure my voice has not changed at all. I mean, so I'm 100% positive it has not. And yeah, so got my first shot yesterday. That was good. Went to the doctor's. Doctor came in and talked to me for a little bit, and then the nurse came in to show me how to do the shots, and she gave me three options. She was like, you know, you can do the shot, or I can do the shot, or we can both do half a dose. So I opted for the half and half deal, and so she showed me how to do it first, and then I had to give it to myself. So, which was not as bad as I was preparing for. I was pretty nervous, so my hands were a little shaky when I was trying to give the shot to myself. So, but it was good. I managed, but man, it takes a long time for that testosterone to get in. I kept like pushing on the plunger, and I didn't think it was going in at all, but it was. And she just said it's a very thick fluid, so it takes a little while. So that was the most intense, well, not intense, but that was the worst part about the whole shot, I think, except for the lead up of me worrying about having to stab myself with a needle. But yeah, not too bad. A little sore this morning, and I've seen in some people's videos, I've seen people doing the shot in their thigh. My doctor wants me to do it in my like upper back butt region. So, I mean, not upper back, lower back, upper butt region. So that's where it'll be. It's kind of an awkward position to hit, but whatever. It's all good. So yeah, so that was my first shot. Afterwards, I went, kind of drove around, and I got down to a park, and I just hung out. It was nice, actually. It was a pretty nice day, and I just hung out down there for about an hour or so. It was nice. I actually happened to sit next to, or sit on a park bench to look out at the water and the city skyline, and I was looking around, and I suddenly caught my eye on the ground, and there was this like little plaque or something in the ground at my feet, and quite fittingly it said, oh my god, I can't even remember what it said. No, it said, hold on a second, I have a picture of it. It said, "Enjoy the moment, your future begins right now." So that was pretty good. And I'll put a picture probably in this video. I'm going to try and add some pictures in this video at the end. So anyway, so yeah, so that was my shot experience. Nice day. And then I caught up with some friends and went to dinner, so pretty nice. Pretty good day. But yeah, so I guess I kind of also wanted to talk about some feelings surrounding the shot and everything. And so leading up to the actual shot this past week, I got a little nervous, a little worried, and I know I made a video earlier in the week, Sunday night on the 10th, talking about how I was feeling a little nervous. I felt a little nervous, but kind of had like a little bit of a panic attack. I guess, I don't know. I was freaking out quite a bit by like Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. So, but by Thursday, I was doing better, and I felt ready. But so I guess after the shot yesterday, my mind was kind of spinning, and I'm surfing through rush hour traffic in the city, trying to get down to a nice quieter area to hang out for a little bit and luckily I found the park. I actually stumbled upon it, but you know, while I was down there, I was kind of thinking about, you know, I was trying to take in the gravity of having just gotten my first shot. I was like, I couldn't really in the office. I mean, I was asking questions about like what happens if I have an allergic reaction, or you know, kinds of worried stuff that I was thinking about, but I didn't really get a chance to think about it, and I didn't bring anybody, so I don't have any pictures or anything, and I didn't really want to ask the nurse to take a picture for me. That probably would have been a little weird. So I didn't like document that part of it, and it was, man, it was kind of a private thing too. But I, you know, I kind of had wondered if I was gonna cry or something afterwards, you know, just out of, you know, excitement or whatever, releasing some emotion, I guess. But I didn't. I know I was kind of, my mind was just kind of spinning, and I hadn't really felt that great yesterday because I was really exhausted from not sleeping a lot this week and just being nervous. And you know, I was on such an adrenaline rush, I felt like, going into it, and then right afterwards I was like, man, I want to take a nap. I didn't. I mean, I kind of did. I went down to the park and sat on the bench, and then I did actually lay out on the bench for a little bit and rested. Sure, some people thought I was homeless or something, but anyway, so yeah, so, you know, I was trying to, you know, by the time I stopped and got to this park and sat down, I was like, wow, that just happened. You know, it feels like I've been waiting forever to do this, and so the first shot, you know, it's been a big deal, and yeah, I don't know, I couldn't get that feeling of like, I don't know, just I thought there would be like a deeper sense of something, either, I don't know. So, you know, that kind of bothered me, and I had to think about it, you know, but I think it might take a few days for this to kind of settle in and be real, you know, and, you know, and to think about what this means, and that I just started this journey, and it's gonna be a journey, so, yeah, I guess, you know, I've watched a lot of people's videos lately from like they're either getting their shot or for the first time, or just being in the first couple weeks, and I haven't really heard anybody's thoughts about actually getting the shot and how they feel too much. I mean, some people address it, but on a deeper sense, like an emotional sense, haven't really seen that too much, and maybe I just haven't seen enough videos, but yeah, so I guess, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to have these kind of feelings. You know, I also have, you know, worries about, you know, what's going to happen to my body now. Things I'm excited about, but at the same time, like, just, you know, I just put some stuff in my body that, you know, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen now. I'm going to have a general sense of, you know, hair, body hair, voice change, face change, you know, this stuff like that. The physical stuff I can understand, you know, it's the emotional response that I might have to it, and just not knowing when things are going to come. I mean, I feel like I've spent so much time waiting to get to the shot, and now it's like, okay, I have it, and now we're going to wait again. So, yeah, I don't know, I just kind of felt a little nervous about that, which I don't, you know, I kind of didn't want to talk about it because I felt like it might seem like I was saying I was scared, or I felt like I made the wrong decision in starting this transition. But I mean, I don't think it's the wrong decision. It's just, you know, there's just some overwhelming feelings about this, and I think my therapist put it best this morning when she was talking to me about it's kind of like taking acid. Not that I have, but in the respect that you put this stuff into your body, and there's a kind of a delayed reaction as to when things start happening for you, you know. And in that time, you get a chance to think about, oh crap, like, what did I just do? Or, you know, like, what's gonna happen? You're just kind of holding on and waiting, and I think that's kind of where some of my apprehension is coming from right now. But regardless, it doesn't mean I'm any less excited. I'm still pretty excited, and in fact, I just did my first shave, so I just shaved. Not that I grew any facial hair overnight or anything, but I do have the unfortunate genetics of having the teen stash or whatever going on, and I don't really like wax or anything, or so whatever. So I figured, it might help to get rid of that, because adult men don't have a teen stash going on. Look like they've never shaved. So I shaved that off and kind of did the rest of my face. Not that it needed it, except for down here. I actually grow pretty good whiskers, I guess you could say, down here, and I have been shaving them for a while, and in fact, like, after a day or two, it starts to grow back a little bit, and I can feel some stubble, so that's exciting, and that's all pre-T, so, and my underarms, like, I'll put a picture of them too, like, I grow some ridiculous hair for not being on T yet, so, yeah, anyway, that's been my experience, and I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about the emotional side of it, and just, I have this, like, image in my head of just tomorrow I'm going to wake up and my voice is just going to be cracking and changing and dropping, and I don't know. And I think it's just, the anticipation of some of these things just making me a little nervous for how and when they're going to pop up. I don't know. But also excited. I mean, I want the changes to come really fast, but I know it's going to be gradual. So, yeah, I don't, I don't know. We'll see where it goes, and but I'm excited to start, and it's nice. And I think when it finally settles in that I have actually started this journey, it's going to be great, and I'm going to try and, think about it in more positive terms for, just in terms of what I want for my body now, and really try to be connected to my body now. I've felt pretty distanced for a while, and I feel kind of distanced from it right now, but I think if I can get myself feeling or thinking about my body and being connected to it, might do some good for me. So, yeah, overall, seriously, overall positive, happy experience, and I'm glad, but yeah, just these are the kind of things that I think about, I guess. I don't know, but like I said, and I keep reiterating this because I just worry that I'm giving somebody the wrong impression that this is, I'm scared, or I don't want this to happen, but I have to think it's kind of natural to be a little concerned about now what happens. So yeah, it's a big step, and yeah, I'm excited. So finally, day one. I'm in day one of the T, so I'll be trying to document this as I go, and yeah, happy to start the journey, and hope everybody's having a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence. The cars were cutting like knives in a fist fight, and I found you with a bottle of wine, your head in the curtains, and heart like the 4th of July. You swore and said we are not shining stars. This I know, I never said we are. Though I've never been through hell like that, I've closed enough windows to know you can never look back. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on.